you please give us your name and the band that you play in?
All the bands I play in. I'm Dan Mongrain. Some people call me Chewy. I play in Voivod. Today I play with my first band that I started when I was 14 years old, Martyr. And I play also in an American band called Forbidden. And I play in Jurassic Rock with Justin Boulet, who's the son of Jerry Boulet as well. And that's about it. Maybe I forget some of them, but that's it.
Thank you. So your musical journey spans multiple genres, from technical death metal with Martyr to jazz and prog rock. How do these diverse influences shape your approach when performing with Martyr?
Oh, that's a good question. I think everything you experience will change you, and it becomes part of you, and it transpires through the music, through your art. And some preferences, of course, will be more obvious when you listen to the music. But I think even listening to jazz or movie soundtracks or classical music or anything that you do that you remember and unconsciously even will be part of your art because it's part of you. It's part of your personality, and then when you write music, it's externalization of yourself. So it's just the expression of everything you experience, not only music, but everything. So that's how I see it, and it's the same 12 notes in any genres. So you don't have much material, but you can do a lot of different designs with it.
So having played with iconic metal bands like Cryptopsy and Gorguts, as well as being a long-standing member of Voivod, how do you navigate the different demands of each project while staying true to your own musical identity?
Staying true, I think, it's a gut feeling. You have to listen to your own voices in your head. It's not always easy. It's tough to have different projects, but every project has its own identity, and it's kind of an actor who plays comedy and then drama, and then you kind of adapt to your environment, and you do your best. But there's always your own little color that will stay there. So. But the challenge is really the schedules to be able to perform in all the bands at the maximum capacity of my ability, and invest myself in the projects and choose the one that I prioritize. And but I try to be full on in everything I do. But it's quite challenging sometimes. Yeah.
So with your bachelor's in jazz and experience teaching music, how do you often incorporate theory and technical precision into Martyr's songwriting while maintaining the intensity and raw power that defines the band's sound?
Well, theory is just putting names on things that already exist. So it's just defining in an intellectual way sounds, timbres, tones, rhythms, but it doesn't create anything. Theory is just a calculation of what you try to express. It's a great tool, though, because when you have a complex idea, you can figure it out, break it down very fast when you understand it. But it doesn't give any idea. It helps a lot to voice the chords, to arrange things in an efficient way without digging and trying and errors. There's a lot of work that you escape because you know already how to do it, But the ideas comes from the imagination, from the emotions, and it's always been like that. So I never used the theory as a goal, but much more as a tool to achieve the goals. Mm.
So Jurassic Rock is so different from Martyr's technical death metal. Do you find that revisiting classic prog sounds influences your work with Martyr and Voivod, especially in terms of composition and performance?
Well, probably it influenced me. I played differently because of it, more nuanced. The how do you say, the dynamics. So I've learned to play with less and less distortion over the years in metal bands, so I can forge my sound with my hands more than with the amp, you know, and the over saturated sound of the metal genre. So I think there's more dynamics to it, and it's a little bit harder to play, but you can hear the personality better. The instrument respond to what I ask it to do, so to speak. So that's might be the major thing of playing 70s music. It's back to the roots when technology was, you had one kind of amp and one kind of guitars, and there was, I mean, pedals and all that, but developed a lot over the years, and now it's you don't know where to look anymore. Like there's so many good stuff, but you have to learn how they work, and it's a 400 pages manual, I think back to basics and how it works. The string, you strike the strings and it vibrates and it goes into the pickup with the plus and minus electric current and goes to the amp and it vibrates and then it pushes the air to your ear and your ear vibrates, and it's quite amazing when you think about that, because you create a structure out of thin air literally, and you shape it, but nobody can touch it, nobody can see it. The only thing that happens is you can feel and hear it. It's pretty fascinating to me, music.
Yes, same. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.